Hi, I'm Titan Capri with Titan in the Morning. Titan in the Morning is a morning wake up to get your day started. We grab our cups, we put a topic in the cup, and we take a sip of what's in that cup. It's a whole lot of peace, love, real topics, and truths. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday and Thursdays. So grab your cup and remember it's a sip and not a slurp. Good morning. Woo! Good morning. Yes. Hold up. Wait, I gotta say it one. Good morning. Yes. Oh, that's so good. Now I know y'all probably looking at me right now. Y'all probably saying, Titan, I thought you said that you were not gonna be drinking no coffee and stuff in the morning. Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This morning is a good morning, it's a blessed morning, and I think I need just a little cup of coffee, right? Not a whole lot of coffee, just a little bit. Y'all with me this morning? Y'all come on in this morning. Come talk to me. Are you coming in? Are you coming in? All right. Okay, that's it. I see you. Hold on. Good morning. Now remember, y'all got to say it like that. You got to come in and you got to say, good morning. Now, you can say good morning. Yeah. But at Titan in the Morning, everything is bigger in Texas, right? So we like to do it big. We want to say, good morning. I woke up this morning. Come on. There it is. That's it right there. Look, say it with me one time and tell a friend and tell another friend and tell another friend, right? Good morning. You got to sing it, right? So y'all, when y'all come on in the mornings, for those of you who are new here today, y'all come on in and y'all say good morning. Why? Because I woke up this morning and I'm feeling good. So I want you to express it in your good morning, right? We can say good morning, but we can say good morning. Yes. See, I see you over there with all those O's and N's and R's. All right, y'all. Let's do it. Y'all show me some thumbs up. TikTok, y'all tap the middle of that screen over there. Let me know that you're in. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Insta, Podbean. Everybody, y'all come on in and come talk to me this morning. It's a good morning. It's a Thursday, and it's Titan in the Morning. Y'all tap the middle of that screen. Tap. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. All right. Hey, good morning. Hey, Sultry, good morning. She said Grand Rising. Now, come on. Grand Rising with all those S's in it, okay? Good morning. Yes, good morning. Y'all come in. Now, make sure that you grab your cups, right? Make sure you grab your cups and come on in and do what you got to do. Now, I've put in the link for my pop-up shop, right? I got a couple of items in the pop-up shop. Y'all go on over to the pop-up shop and get y'all a nice old Titan in the Morning mug. Yes, y'all been supporting me and I appreciate y'all and I love y'all for it. Go on over. I added a couple of more items to the pop-up shop. Somebody was asking about t-shirts, right? Somebody was asking about this and that. Y'all go on over and check it out. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I want you to go on over and check out the pop-up shop and support a brother if that's what you like to do, right? All right, y'all. Tap the middle of that screen, TikTok. I see y'all over there. I see y'all coming in. Now, what y'all doing this Thursday? What I want you to do, I want you to tell me where you're at and what's in your cup. Where you're coming from and what's in your cup. Come on. Because it's a sip and not a slurp. Okay? Look, let me tell you. Y'all know I'm from H-Town, and I got me a nice old cup of coffee with some Snickers creamer. That's it right there. Come in. Come on in. You ain't got to knock. You can tap the screen, though, TikTok, but you ain't got to knock. Hey, over there in Podbean land, where y'all at? Come on in. I see you in. Good morning. Good morning. Let's do a little something real quick. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Yes, indeed. It is a good morning. All right, come on. Y'all come on in. Now come talk to me. Where you at and what's in your cup? Where you at and what's in your cup? So here's the thing. For those of you who are just now joining, those of you who are getting in and coming in and seeing and hearing and feeling me for the first time, there's a couple of things that we like to do here at Titan in the Morning, right? First off, we love to have fun and we love to have love and spread peace and blessings and all of that good stuff. But there's a couple of things that we do here at Titan in the Morning. Y'all with me? Y'all coming on in? Okay, she chooses to be different, says Houston, Texas. My birthday is tomorrow. I got Stella Rose and Stella Rose and peach in my cup. Come on. Okay, happy birthday to you. She chose to be different. That's what I'm talking about. You better have it. You better have it. Come on, because it's early in the morning. We're going to have some Stella Rose in our cup. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Come on in. Come on in this morning. Y'all say a little happy birthday to she choose to be different. Y'all say a happy birthday for her, okay? Even though it's tomorrow, y'all know we're on today, but we're not on tomorrow. But say a little happy birthday because I like a little Stella Rose, okay? And she says Stella Rose Peach. All right, y'all, come on in. Come on, come on. You ain't got to knock twice. Come on in. Come on in. Come sit down so we can talk about it this morning. Now, y'all know, oh, wait, I was in the midst of telling y'all something. All right, let me grab my cup again because I got thrown off. I was saying happy birthday to somebody. All right, so y'all know what it is, right? We come in and we say good morning. Why? Because we woke up this morning. Here at Titan in the Morning, we want to express it. Yo, we have to make a moment, right? We have to make a moment. There may never be another moment like this, right? Now, there might be one like this, but it won't be this moment. You feel what I'm saying? So we say good morning. We say it like this. Good morning. Yes, y'all hear that? And y'all see what I just did there? We call it a sip. Here in Texas, we call it a sip. Well, let me come back. Here at Titan in the Morning, we call that a sip. Now, some of y'all may really think that it's a slurp, but it is truly a sip. And that's how we sip in the mornings, right? And then we do a couple of other things, but right now, those two things are major. You come in and you say, good morning, right? And then you take a sip. And so what we do, the third thing is what we do. We take a topic and we put it in the cup, we sprinkle it in the cup, and we take a sip of it. Now, this morning, right? This morning, our topic is no cure, but there is life. But there is life. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. That's how we sip, baby. That's how we do it. I see you over here. Now, look, you coming in for the first time, all you got to do is kick off your shoes and relax your feet and come on and sip with us. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Hey, Lady Gigi, good morning. Good morning. I am blessed and feeling good this morning. I am blessed and feeling good. How are you this morning? Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Okay. Okay. Magpie says, morning. I got bergamot and dried apple in my coffee this morning. Come on. Let me tell you something. I don't have bergamot like that, but bergamot is in my humidifier, right? And so I love bergamot. Yes, indeed. She told baby, we sip in Houston, Texas. That's what we do. That's what we do right there. Okay. Y'all come on in this morning. Come on in. Because the topic is one that we're going to talk about. No cure, but there is life, right? Y'all get your questions together. Y'all come talk to me this morning. All right. We're going to say it one more time. Y'all tap the middle of that screen, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Insta, Podbean, wherever you're coming from. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love, right? Now, I am growing my YouTube channel, right? And I don't know if YouTube is just really for me like that, but TikTok and Facebook and Insta and Twitter and all that has been really good, right? So I'm growing my YouTube channel. I'm at 180 subscribers, right? Now I know y'all are probably saying, Titan, that's just 180 subscribers. Like literally, Titan, that's just 180 subscribers. But that's 180 that I didn't have last year. You feel what I'm saying? So look, slow and steady wins the race. And whatever you do, however you do it, I'm grateful for it. So if you could go on over to my YouTube channel or come on over to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you see me, right? Because I'm all in all those places. Y'all come like, follow, subscribe, and do all of that good stuff with me. Come check me out. Now, The last couple of episodes, I got to say this. Hold on, I'm going to take a sip. The last couple of episodes, I've been talking about adding another day to my roster, to my lineup, right? And the day is a Saturday or a Sunday. Now, as of right now, from the tally that I've gotten from people messaging me, people putting it in the comments, Sundays is kind of in a big lead right now, right? So if you are able today in the comments, let me know, right? Let me know what the next day should be. Right now, Sunday is winning it, but Saturday or Sunday. And all you got to do is pop it in the comments or send me a message if you want to do that. And thank you all so much. So instead of having 2 days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to have 3, Tuesday, Thursday, and either a Saturday or a Sunday. And you notice that there's a little bit of time in between each day because you got to protect your peace. You got to make sure you're good. All right. Hey, good morning, Billy Ray. Hey, good morning. He said, good morning, handsome. Okay, well, hold up. Well, thank you for that. I like that. Come on, talk about me. Tell me that I'm handsome. Woo, woo, woo. No, just kidding. Thank you so much, Billy, for coming in. Good morning. Hey, Cam. Good morning. Cam said hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Willie. Hey, my 3. Good morning. You know, y'all see it? You see how you come in, and that's how you do it. You giving me all them O's and R's and N and I's and G's. That's how you do it. Because let me tell you something. My spirit said, Titan. Titan said, you woke up this morning. And that's something to celebrate, period. Okay? Something to celebrate, period. Y'all come through this morning. Okay? Come on through this morning. That's what we're doing. All right, y'all, welcome in. Now, the topic this morning, right? So I'm repeating the topic because someone told me last episode that I didn't repeat the topic for almost 20 minutes. So I got y'all. Y'all ask and you shall receive. This morning, no cure, but there is life. Y'all with me this morning? No cure, but there is life. All right, so y'all come on in and we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it real quick. I'm checking out the comments. I see some comments coming in. Okay. If you feel that that's what Waka Flocka is for, hey, look. I'm not with that, but you can go ahead on and promote that and push that if you feel. But good morning. Thank you for coming in. Okay, good morning. All right, where we at over here? All right. So I got y'all. I'm gonna come back to the comments in just a second. Look, y'all. What we got to do is make sure that we are thinking of ourselves in the morning. When we're praying, when we're meditating, when we're starting our day, when we're cranking up the movement of our bodies, we got to think about ourselves in the morning, right? And we got to think that we got to move and we got to do for us. Sometimes you might not be able to do for nobody else but yourself, right? And some of you may say, well, Titan, that sounds selfish. No, it doesn't. Who's going to do it if you don't? Love yourself. Pray for yourself. Meditate for your spirit, right? And your essence and your soul. If you can do it for everybody else, you can do it for yourself as well. You feel me? So y'all come on and do that. Make sure that you're doing that for yourselves. And a way that you can do it, right? And I'm going to bring it back around. A way that you can do it is just say, I woke up this morning, and be happy about that. Although you may be in pain, although things may not be right in this moment, right? But think about this. I woke up this morning. I have another chance to change what didn't happen on yesterday. I have another chance to be who I wasn't on yesterday. I have another chance to live. And there are ways for you to live. So the topic this morning is no cure, but there is life. All right, let me talk about it this morning because y'all know the only thing I can do is tell you what I know. I can't talk about anything that I don't know. All right, so let's take a sip. We're going to sprinkle it in to the cup this morning. Y'all know how we do. There's no cure, but there is life. I'm going to sprinkle it in. Y'all with me? And we're going to take a sip. Y'all know how we take a sip. Y'all coming on? Okay. Don't look. I want you to sip it like you've never sipped it before. And this is how we do it. Okay, y'all with me? because it's a sip and not a slurp. Okay. I can only imagine y'all eyes on me right now, like, Titan, that was a slurp. No, that's a sip and not a slurp. Here at Titan in the Morning, that's how we do it. We do it big. So come on and sip one more time with me, because we're going to get into this topic. Y'all ready? Yes, indeed. That right there. Let me tell y'all something. I want to say this to you all this morning. What I mean by no cure, but there is life, is that we know that there is no cure for HIV, right? But I want to talk about there is life. So let me give you this disclaimer, right? Right? It's not really a disclaimer. It's just me telling you who I am. I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive, and I am all in it. I am okay with it. I am proud of who I am. I'm proud of what I'm doing and how I do it. I'm proud of how I show up. I'm proud of the advocacy that I'm doing. And so what I wanted to do was talk to you all today about no cure, but there is life, right? There is life. There's no cure for my HIV, right? There's no cure for HIV. There's no cure for the virus, right? As of now, right? However, there is life. There is life in my diagnosis. There is life in my advocacy. There's life in me just waking up in the morning, right? Y'all follow me. Y'all follow me. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, Billy, everything in Texas is big. You better say it. You better say it, because that's what I'm talking about. Everything is big in Texas until you went to Alaska, because Alaska swallows up Texas. But we ain't talking about Alaska today. We're talking about Texas. Everything is bigger. So the sip is definitely going to be bigger in Texas. Okay, that part. So yesterday I had a opportunity and the privilege to present in front of a group of people. So here we have Project Leap here in Texas, right? And Project Leap is about Ryan White. And if you don't know who Ryan White is, I'm going to mention that and give you a definition so that you know. But the Ryan White program helps those that are living with HIV for services, treatment, things like that, right? And there's a part A and there's a part B of the Ryan White services that govern, right, our resources and treatment and all of that, medication, doctor's appointments, all of the stuff that goes along with that. So the program was brought about because I don't know if you all remember, and then I would challenge you to Google Ryan White, right? And so here's the thing, right? A lot of people are going to tell me, like they've been doing, why am I talking about this and stuff like that? Because this is part of my life, right? This is part of my life. And y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am about my platform. I'm going to tell you about it. You know, we're going to have fun and we're going to do all of that, but we're going to have some advocacy too. We're going to have some truth. So Ryan White was someone who received what they call a transfusion, right? And so the blood that he received was basically, it had the virus in it, right? And so I'm just going to break it down real simple. But you can Google this, right, and do that. And so what happened is that they discriminated against him. They didn't want him coming to school. They didn't want him eating in the same location. They didn't want him being around, because it was so early in the epidemic back then that they really didn't understand. Now, I believe, and I'm going to just double check. Hold on, because I want to make sure I got my numbers correct, right? Hold on. And we're going to do this real time, okay? We're going to do this real time. Excuse me. We're going to do this real time, okay? So here we go. Hold on. Okay, listen what we're going to do. Now, y'all, I swear, before I started this, right? Okay, I swear I had already, you know what I'm saying? All right, I had already had this up and ready to go. But I hit a button and it's gone. Okay, and it's gone. All right, but y'all hold on. This is how we do it here at Titan in the Morning. Y'all know we get it popping. We make sure it happens, right? Okay, so here's the thing, right? There is a Ryan White story that's on Netflix, right? You can go and you can check it out there and do that. But there's also, if you just Google Ryan White, okay, what is Ryan White? You can do it like that. And I always tell people um, how you can actually do that and make sure that you're good, okay? Okay. So here's the thing, right? And it says here that it was basically, right? It was Ryan White Comprehensive AIDS Resources Emergency Act, right? And that's basically what it is, right? And it was in 1990. Now, here's the thing. Uh-oh, let me clear my throat. So here's the thing, right? I'm going to go back because I was going to say that he was 12, but they're saying here that he was 13, okay? So here's what happened. The act is named in honor of Ryan White, an Indiana teenager who contracted AIDS through a blood transfusion. There's a word in here that says tainted, right? And so yesterday I did the People First language, right? Presentation yesterday, and we talked about words, stigmatizing words, and tainted is a stigmatizing word. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. We're not going to use it, but I want you to understand what that is. So preferred language, right? Contracted, was transmitted, right? Or is living with, right? That's what we're going to do. But it was through a blood transfusion, right? He was diagnosed with AIDS in 1984, right? At the age of 13. Now, at the time, they expelled him from school because of the disease. They didn't want him being around their children. They didn't understand. Still in 2023, we still have this stigma, hurt, shame, all of this stuff around HIV, right? In 2023. So just imagine in 1984 what was happening, okay? So he became a well-known advocate, but see, here's what happens, right? And I want to say this because sometimes we don't understand how someone becomes an advocate. He was thrust into advocacy because of the disease through a blood transfusion. This young kid had nothing to do with what society or community or the world thinks, right? That how he got or contracted or transmitted, how it was given to him, right? And I'm saying all of these words because sometimes we truly don't understand the power of the words that we speak, the stigma surrounding it, and how it can make somebody go from 0 to 10 like that, right? And so yesterday, I said, I just want to have a conversation with you during the presentation. We can give all of the specifics and the specs, and we can give the numbers and all of that stuff, right? We can give all of these things, but I want to have a conversation with you because normally when we are talking about HIV, when we're talking about AIDS, which now is a stage 3, right, of HIV, the latter stage, right, what would you consider AIDS, right? We are doing it in a conversation with our family and our friends and our loved ones. And so there was a time that I used to just sit back and let people say what they're going to say. And I didn't have any words for it because I was using the stigmatizing language along with them. I didn't want to be left out. Now, y'all, I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to tell you I'm going to be held accounted for because I thought that was a way for me to survive. You hear me? To survive. They were nasty towards people that were diagnosed with AIDS, which I was. You feel me? And so a lot of times we don't know where these things are coming from. I was on the Ryan White program when I was first diagnosed. And it wasn't until years later that I even knew who Ryan White was and why it's so important for Part A and Part B. What does Part A do? What does Part B do? I didn't know any of this. So now that I sit on the Ryan White Planning Council here in Houston, right? I know this. So my advocacy is that much stronger. There's no cure, but there is life. Y'all with me this morning? Y'all with me this morning? Okay, come on. Come on and talk to me. Hey, Charlotte, good morning. She said, good morning, new hire. Come on. Hey, new hire. Hey, I missed you. You've been out for a while. Okay, knowledge is power. Educate us, my friend. Indeed, Charlotte. You know I'm going to come through with it. So People first language, what they did was that they put the disease or the virus in front of me being human. You feel me? I'm just a number. They put quantity over quality. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I was talking about yesterday in the presentation is that I'm human. Y'all know I talk about it on here all the time. I'm the H in HIV. I am human. It's not fair to those of us who are living and thriving with HIV to be treated as something, like they said in the news release, tainted. And y'all, I'm sorry I didn't put a trigger warning on this morning, but yes, I'm sorry. I'm going to say some things today because I want to be clear on where we're at. And what happens is that I have to stand tall in who I am and make sure that I'm educating not only myself, but I'm educating those that are in my reach, those that are coming on my platform, those that want to understand. Because y'all know I'm not going to tell you nothing I don't know myself. But there was a time that I sat back and let all of this fluff and rim ram come through, right? Oh, but now I'm a roadblock. Now I'm a speed bump. You're going to have to slow down, right? When you're coming up over here. So you're going to have to understand. When I talk to my clients, I want to bring you into a space where you can be who you are, who God made you. I want you to understand that I know what it's like to be diagnosed. I know what it's like for somebody to walk into a room and tell me you have AIDS and then walk out. I know what it's like to understand, to not understand, right? Whether or not you're going to live or you're going to die. And all I could think about was death, because that's what the world told me. My church told me that I would never see God, that I was demonic, that I was nasty. The same church that I thought loved me for who I was, because I was there for God. I was there, to get my salvation, but I wasn't worthy of it because I had AIDS, right? Those were the words that were spoken to me in that moment. They didn't know how I contracted the virus or the disease. They didn't know what my circumstance was, but they knew that I didn't deserve peace and love and understanding, because I had done something bad. Like I had control over it. And in my situation, I did not. But all those years, I thought it was death. All those years, it took me about 2 years to truly get up. And it took me 14 years to be okay with who I am, the way God made me, that I had purpose, that I had love, I had understanding. All of that was robbed of me when they told me that I was nasty, that I should die, that I won't see heaven. God is not pleased. All of that was taken away from me, right? And so when we talk about people first language, as in the presentation yesterday, I just want to have a conversation with you, right? I'm not trying to change who you are, but I want you to have some understanding. I'm human, just like you are. I deserve what you deserve. I'm just HIV positive. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes what we don't do, we don't speak the truth. And y'all know how I am this morning. This is a little personal. I'm not going to cry, but if I do, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay to not be okay. I want y'all to come in. This is a safer space. This is a safe space. This is a place of inclusion. You come on in and you do what you need to do, right? Because I'm going to do what I need to do. Because the reality of it is that I had to suppress all of this. I had to stand in crowds of people that did not believe I should be on this earth. I had to stand in my own family that believed that God had punished me with AIDS, that I got what I deserve. And then just imagine me not knowing whether I'm living or dying, not knowing what's going on. I'm so confused, right? And I'm standing here telling you that I've been fighting for my life for the last 2 months in and out the hospital. I can't stomach the medication that they're giving me. I don't know what's happening. People are pointing. People don't want to touch me. People don't want to eat after me. People don't want to use a glass that I use. It ridiculous. And y'all say that this is what God told y'all to do for Titan? There's no cure, but there is life. So I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, whoever this is right here. Y'all know I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to myself as well. Because what I know is that there is life. What I thought was death became life. I have been doing the doggone thing. I have been traveling the doggone world. I have been advocating for the doggone life. So I have been doing these things. But here's the thing. God didn't make a mistake. This is my journey. This is my life. There is no cure, but I don't have to die. I can live. And baby, let me tell all of y'all, because y'all already know, because most of y'all see me around and y'all talk to me and we know what the deal is. I thrive. I thrive. There is no me sitting here feeling sorry and doing that. I'm human. If it happens, it happens. You feel me? But I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for me having HIV. I don't feel sorry for HIV. No. That is a part of my life. Life. Did you hear what I said? Life. So no, I'm not going to sit down. No, I'm not going to be quiet. No, I am not going to let you just run amok in my house and tell me what I'm doing and what's going on. I'm going to come to you. People first language. Let me tell you how to address me. And if you don't know how to address me, my name is Titan. Hold on. Let me clear my eyes real quick. Hold on. I'm the H in HIV. I'm human. I deserve what you deserve, right? I deserve love. I deserve happiness. I deserve peace because I'm worthy. I'm worthy. I'm worthy. Right? And this is for you, my friend. This is for you, my village, my tribe, my gang, my family. This is for you as well as it is for me. I am very spiritual. I love people. I love things. But those days of you running amok in my house and telling me what I am and what I'm not, those days are done. Those days are done. Okay? Because the reality of it is you can't come up in my house. You can meet me outside. You can meet me outside, but you can't come up in my house and do that no more. And what I mean by my life is mine. Yes, there is no cure, but I have life. I have love, right? I have people that can stand with me, people that are coming up to protect me, to understand. But I had to be able to love myself through it all. There is no cure, but there is life. And you can apply this to your life however you want to apply it. But I'm talking about HIV this morning, right? But I'm talking about my whole life. HIV does not own me. And yes, somebody said, yes, Titan, but you take a pill every day. As a matter of fact, I take 2, right? I take 2, right? This is what I do because this is my life. You feel me? But I'm not the only one taking pills around here. But this is not a tit for tat. I'm telling you what I do for me. The day I stood up and I said, okay, Titan, I'm going to live, I had to understand that HIV has no cure. But I do know and I understand that HIV has life, my life. You feel me? Not that it has a hold of my life, but it has life. HIV has taken me places I have never been before. I didn't even think about going. HIV has allowed me to travel places that I've never been, right? HIV has allowed me to meet people that I probably would have never met before. HIV has allowed me to live my life out loud and proud. You feel me? So yes, in the beginning, HIV was a death sentence to me because that's what I believed it was. The doctor even told me that my body was shutting down. I only had 4 T cells. And my viral load was through the roof. So the virus was in my system, just jumping around and you know and fornicating and doing all the things that it does, right? Replicating all over the place. You feel me? And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this is why I'm saying this morning. And I see y'all comments, and I'm gonna get to them in just a moment, y'all. I'm saying this morning because somebody needs to hear this, right? You are not dead. Even though there's no cure, there is life. There is life. We all have a story. We all have something going on. But when I am talking about people first language, when I'm talking about no cure, but there is life, I don't like stepping into a place that doesn't have my best interests at heart. I did it because I wanted love. I didn't want nobody to hate me. I didn't want nobody to think I was a demon. I wanted to go to heaven. I wanted to have my salvation. But I'm going to speak to you on that. The same way that you are going, I couldn't go that way. My journey was here. Your journey might have been up the middle, but my journey was all the way to the left. What I didn't understand was that God didn't make a mistake. I was placed here for a reason, and my reason was to stick out. My reason was to bump the system. My reason was to be something other than what I thought I was supposed to be according to society and the world. You understand what I'm saying? I prayed for death, right? No cure, but there's life. I prayed for death. And you know what God said? Bruh, shut up. I'm not listening to you on that. I'm not, bruh. If you do it one more time, you feel me? Shut it up. I'm not done with you yet. You got work to do. Now, I didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, people, village, tribe, gang, family. I did not know that it would be 14 years later and my work would start. I had been planting seeds here and there. God had me. The Spirit was guiding me. Yeah, and y'all know how I say I'm obedient to the Spirit, right? I'm obedient to the Spirit. I used to buck the Spirit all the time. No, I'm not. Titan, don't go over there. No. Titan, don't do that. No. And I'll go right on over there and do it because the Spirit, I was like, Spirit, look, you come on down. I don't buck the Spirit. I'm obedient to the Spirit because I understand what my purpose is. And y'all, this is what I want to say to you this morning. And whoever this is for this morning, I'm going to point one more time because it's for you and it's for me. My purpose is to be me. How great is it for me to wake up in the morning and I am okay with who I am? I am in love with who I am. I am in understanding of who I am. There's no cure, but there is life. Yesterday during my presentation, I talked to them, right? We had a conversation about that. And I wanted them because this is what we do. This is what we do, right? We want to tell you where you should be and how you should feel. Yeah, I'm going to sit up a little bit. Hold on. We want to tell you how you should be and how you should feel. We want to tell you that you cannot be not okay. You feel what I'm saying? I know y'all are a little jumbled, but we want to tell you what you should do, right? We want to tell you can't have emotions. We want to tell you that this disease or this virus is you, period. But I'm human. So let's have a conversation. We're going to sip on it. We sprinkled it in the cup this morning and we're going to sip on it. There's no cure, but there is life. Yesterday, I told them it took a lot for me to stand in front of you now, right? The way that I am now, I'm a force to be reckoned with. And this is not me trying to say, oh, you better get with it, but you better get with it. I told them I don't want you to ever second guess who I am. I don't want you to ever second guess what my purpose is. I don't want you to ever have any type of inkling that you don't know who I am, because I'm telling you before I get to you. I'm sending it out into the universe. Fly, fly, right? I'm sending it out into the universe. I'm telling you, I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive. I am an advocate, right? I am a son. I am a brother. I am a father. I am a friend. I'm a best friend. I'm a cousin. You feel me? I am human. But what I'm going to tell you is that this is where I'm at, and you are not welcome here if you come in talking that yang and popping off and doing all that. You're not welcome here like that. And I have no problem telling you. There used to be an issue with me telling you because I was conflicted, because I didn't want to lose you. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. My spirit said, Titan. I said, you're going to have to loose them. Let them go, because they are holding you down. They are making you drag your feet. I need you to move, because somebody over here needs you to be where I need you to be, right? I need you to move. So yesterday I told them, y'all ask all the questions you want. Normally we leave questions for the end of the presentation, but no, I want you to talk, because it's a conversation. It's a back and forth, right? And people's emotions were high, and I love that. But what I told them is that it starts with you. There is no cure, but there is life. It starts with you. If you want somebody to address you accordingly, then you have to address yourself accordingly. I'm not going to mince words with you. I'm not doing that no more. My life is important. My life, right? I only have one. I'd have been to the brink of death, and I done came on back twice. You feel me? So they asked me at the end of the presentation, what can we do? Language is still a thing. People first language is still not happening the way that it should. And I said to them, today, we can start today. In your own spaces and places, in your own little part of the universe, you can start the change. One step in front of the other, one person at a time. Don't let nobody run up in your house, your life, and speak something over you that's not for you. And I said it like this, and I'm going to say it to you all like this morning. Stop them. You better check them. You better check them. You better pat them down before they cross that threshold. You better get you a metal detector so you'll know if they hiding any weapons on them. Check them. Don't let nobody come to you and tell you who you are and what you're doing. Right? You know who you are. But see, here's the key. It's going to take just a little bit on your part. No cure, but there is life. I know what my life is. So let me set the stage for you. Let me give you the program. Yeah. Let me give you the program. Titan is ba, 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 ba. Titan won't stand for dot, 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 dot. Titan not finna play with you, bada, 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 bada. Those days are gone. I know who my God is. I know what my spirit is. I know what my purpose is. You feel me? So you open that program, and if you want to turn to the back of the program is going to tell you exactly what the front of the program tells you, because I'm not mincing any words anymore. I'm not doing that. It does me no good to hide who I am. Now, my family and my friends and my mama specifically, I didn't say specifically, y'all know Pacific Ocean, no. My mother said that she was worried about my well-being. And I turned to my mother and I told her, I thank you for that. But Mama, I can't hide anymore. And this is not her telling me to hide, right? This is just her being concerned about her son. And I said, I cannot hide anymore. What I understand is where my purpose and my journey is. And for that, I must stand in my power be in position, and have purpose. The 3 P's. I got to do that, right? Now, let me be clear. Is there a chance for some harm, some hurt, and things like that? Indeed, it is. But I like to believe that I'm covered. I move in a way that I understand. I don't go places to where I'm not welcome. I may step in to a situation so I can calm it, right? I can educate it. I can shift the environment. But I understand. I'm never scared, but I'm cautious because I'm human. And I can understand how other people can hurt and harm you, use and abuse and serve you like hell. I understand that. I'm not scared because I'm going to tell you, y'all know me. I'm going to say, oh, hold on. Whoa. Don't speak that over me. Right? Don't do that. I know who I am. And I know why I showed up. I know why I'm here. So, but there is a way for you to talk to someone and get them to understand where you're at. I don't want to change you, but I want you to understand that I'm human. The same things affect me that affect you. It just so happens that I'm HIV positive. And I don't have to do that. Somebody asked me before I started 4 years ago, Titan, why do you have to do this? I changed all my social media. I updated that I was a Black gay male who is HIV positive on everything. I did that because I could no longer be there. Now, this is for me. This is for me. This is not for everybody. On my journey, I had to do that. You feel me? On my journey, I had to do that. So yesterday during the presentation, I told them, no cure, but there is life. And if we want to change it, the Project Leap class, because it's 18 of them, right? Going out into the world, into the community to make change. They are change makers. And I told them that I am proud to be a part of your change. Because a lot of them had not heard any of this. A lot of them didn't understand. I gave them some homework yesterday. The Denver principles. And I'm going to give it to y'all today, baby. I'm going to give it to y'all today. So 2 things today. Ryan White and the Denver principles. Here's how important it is for us to know what an HIV positive person is going through. It affects laws, legislature. It affects our lives. It affects our rights, everything. Remember what I said a couple of episodes ago, right? That we need to know what HIV is. It's an afterthought now, right? Because we have an acronym, HIV. Human immunodeficiency virus. What's the first word? Human. Human. I am human. And I guarantee you, if you always start from that standpoint, that it's a human thing, it's a human virus, it's a human disease. You understand what I'm saying? Because we don't want to take that away. What we do now, we say hush, hush, because we've come so far with medication and treatment and things like that, that we think it does nothing for us. But people are still being diagnosed in 2023 and feeling how I felt in 2005. I have met people 1982, 1991, 2000s. I have met people 2012. I've met people 2021, 2022 that feel the same way I felt 18 years ago. No cure, but there is life. You have to wrap your head, your heart, your mind, your spirit, your soul, your very essence around the fact that you are not gone. You are here. But sometimes it takes a little bit more effort on your part to understand where this is, why it is. Because you can come to somebody who's HIV positive and you can pop that yang, I'm here to help, I got you and this and that. But if you don't understand what I've been through, you don't understand what I'm going through, you don't even understand what the definition of HIV is, you are doing nothing for me. There are words without character. There are words without help. You are doing me no good service, right? You are doing me no, like you love me, yes. But if you love me, you would understand where I'm at, why I'm here, what medication does to me, right? How that, and then I know somebody's going to say, because this is what the conversation was, right? Well, Titan, most people don't want to know. You don't have to get permission from Titan. You feel me? Google is your friend. But what I want you to do is to understand where I'm at. I made a promise to my God, to my spirit, to the universe, that nobody else on my watch will die. That's physically, emotionally, spiritually, right? Mentally, nobody else on my watch. Because I know what it's like. It took me a long time to get to this point. There's no cure, but there is life. And again, as I stated earlier on in the episode today, right? I've been places, I've done things that I would have never imagined me doing. And I'm going to tell you this. Hey, y'all, good morning. Good morning. I see y'all comments. I'm so sorry. I'm coming to them. Hey, good morning, the King, Positive King. Good morning. I had to understand the power that I held. Y'all with me? I had to understand the position that I had been placed in. And I wasn't in this position 4 years ago, right? But I had to understand what my purpose was. And y'all, I thought my purpose was over here. I thought my purpose was over there. I thought that this is what I got to do. I thought this is what it was. And you know what it was? In the quiet, in the peace, my purpose was to be me. There's nothing more powerful in this world than you being who God made you, and you understand that you are worthy. Your purpose has already been defined. You just got to get there. You feel me? But a lot of people don't see that. A lot of people don't understand that. But it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to go on a journey. It's okay to not understand exactly what it was. You couldn't have asked me 18 years. You couldn't ask me 18 years ago what HIV meant, what T cells, viral load, RNA. I didn't know how to read my labs. I didn't know what this meant. I couldn't stomach the medication. Well, why is this medication making me feel some kind of way? Why am I back in the hospital? Why do I have a central through my chest? Why do I have a bag on my side? Like, things were just going crazy. And I didn't have time to catch up. It seemed like once I got a half of a grip on something, here comes something else. No cure, but there is life. My client said to me the other day, Titan, I know your story, but I could not imagine my life without you in it. Because you has been by my side. And I just want to tell you what you've done for me. I've never said it to you before. But I believe that's the universe. I believe that's God. I believe that those angels come out when they're supposed to to let you know that you are still on track. You are still kicking behind and taking name. You are still out here doing it. I just got to remind you so you don't have no doubt, because you are human. Y'all right? All right, y'all, look. Whew. No cure, but there is life. I want to thank you all for always being who you are in this moment, right? Sometimes we are out advocating, we're out fighting, and mainly we're fighting for our own lives and our own purpose and things like that. But it's a good thing to know that I got my village, my tribe, my gang, and my family standing on the side of me, standing behind me, and standing in front of me, blocking things. Boom, boom, right? Defense, offense, making sure I'm good. You feel me? I want to take a moment and just say thank you. I know I've been saying it a lot lately, and I'm going to keep on saying it. You do not understand how powerful my village, my tribe, my gang, and my family is. You don't understand how you play an intricate part in me being well. You feel me? Me being whole. Because in my village and my tribe and my gang and my family, I can pull. But then also my village, my tribe, and my gang and my family, y'all will come and get in front of me to protect me, to allow me to recuperate, to allow me to build back up my energy, to allow me to take a moment and relish on what's inside the cup. You feel me? I'm in the season, right? I'm in the season of thank you. But I'm also in the season of that's not my ministry. We're not doing that. I seen you coming. I see you coming. I just want you to know I see you. You thought you slipped in through the back door, but I got eyes in the back of my head. I saw you coming. You may have thought that you piggybacked off of somebody coming into the door, that you didn't use your badge. I saw you. You feel me? No cure, but there is life. So I want to charge you all today to, when you speak to someone, when you are loving someone, when you are trying to understand someone, take the human aspect of it and lead with that. Because if you lead with the human aspect, you understand that we are all human. And some people will say, oh, well, Titan, it's no different than this and that. I'm not going to put that claim on y'all, right? Because every disease, every virus is different. You may have some of the same symptoms, but the virus and the disease is different. So it affects you in a way with you, right? It affects you in a way that you may not understand, that you may not get. You with me? So I wanted to say that to you this morning. I charge you, when you're speaking, when you're talking, when you're having a conversation about this, lead with the human aspect. And sometimes, my village, my tribe, my gang, and my family, you got to be quiet and hear the conversation. Because your preconceived notions could lead to disaster, hurt, harm. We got to be careful with that. Because we always lead with what we know. What we don't know is scary. So we lead with that because we got to be right. No, sometimes you can be wrong. You don't know what the triggers are. Somebody said triggers in the comments. You don't know what people's triggers are. You don't know what trauma they have suffered. I remember having a conversation, and y'all, I'm out of here. It's already 9 o'clock. I'm getting out of here. I was having a conversation with people that said that they loved me. And The nastiness of the conversation was so great that I left without saying goodbye. Now, they didn't understand what I had been through. They didn't know, because that's all that they knew. But I had to leave, gather myself, and it took me some months, gather myself, and then come back, because I was able to express to them how I felt in that moment. But they thought they were loving me. They thought that they were understanding, I'm here for you. I love you. But you were telling me in the conversation, but you were talking about somebody else, but you were telling me how nasty and vile I was for having this disease, for being HIV positive. And sometimes you just really don't know what somebody done been through. So I did all that fighting to come to the front, to be accounted for. And the people around me that I thought were there to protect me and help me were the ones condemning me to hell. That's a hard pill to swallow. Lead with the human aspect. No cure, but there is life. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know what? I love what y'all do for me. And I'm going to just be real with y'all. Here lately, we've been heavy. We've been heavy on it, right? But I want to thank you for understanding. I want to thank you for trying. I want to thank you for being in the moment with me, right? Because I'm going to tell you something. I can't do it without you. I mean, I can, right? But you know what I'm saying. It takes a village. It takes a tribe. It takes a gang, and a family. I need you. You tell me that you need me, but I need you as well. And if on this platform, in my small part of my universe where I was placed, because God didn't make a mistake, I had to get to my purpose. But in this part of the universe where I'm at, on these platforms, right? We're going to educate. We're going to teach. We're going to love. We're going to protect our peace. But we're going to have understanding from a human aspect. I come to you on Tuesdays and Thursdays as my authentic self. I'm not going to mince words. Not going to do it. But I will convey understanding. I will be here for you if you need me. I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. But I have to understand where you're coming from, and you got to understand where I'm coming from. That's why I don't mince words with who I am and what I am and how I show up. Expectations. If you expect me to understand you, then you have to understand me. But I want to talk to you really quickly before I get out of here. Your house is important. Your life. Don't let anybody come into your house and run amok. You set the expectations, you set the rules, and you make sure that they are being followed. You feel me? And if they not, kick them out. To the curb you go. Close the door. Set the deadbolt. Close the blinds. Right? But know what you have to do to protect your own peace. That part. All right, y'all. No cure, but there is life, right? And what I want to do, I'm going to post on my social media the presentation that I did about people first language, right? And so I want to do that because there is power in the tongue. There is power in the tongue. You may think that your words fall off and they don't hurt or harm, right? Or detour somebody, but they do. We got to understand how to address individuals and people. When I'm meeting clients on a daily basis, right? I have to understand where they're at because each client is different. What I do know, the human aspect is the base of it. So I start with that. And then we can go on and do. All right, y'all, real quick. Whew. Take a moment. I want you to take those arms of yours and I want you to wrap them around you. If you can't wrap them around you physically, do it mentally, do it spiritually. Wrap those arms around you and I want you to hug yourself real tight, right? I want you to hug yourself real tight. And I want you to say to yourself today, I love you right now in this moment. And I'm talking to y'all today. I don't know if nobody told you today, yesterday, last week, last month, or last year, but I'm telling you today, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to bring it back with a receipt. You ain't got to pay for it. I love you right where you're at in this moment. So I want you to wrap those arms around you, hold yourself real tight, right? And look into your very own essence, soul, spirit, and tell yourself, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You'll get another moment, but you will not have this moment, right? You will get another one, but it won't be this one. So in this moment, you love yourself. We need more love in the world. We need more love in the world. And the only way that we can have it is if you start by loving yourself. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hug yourself real tight. And sometimes if you got to do a little hymn, yes, okay. Sing it to yourself. But know that you woke up this morning. Know that you woke up this morning. I love myself. Flaws and all. I'm here. Okay, all right, y'all. Look, let me tell you something. Y'all make me feel so good. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all come over and come get a little bit of tight in the morning. Y'all grab y'all cup so we can have this little old sip before we get up out of here. And it ain't nothing about this sip is little old. You feel me? Come on, come on. Yes, indeed. That's a sip and not a slurp. Everything is big in Texas. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I see you, Kwame. I know you came in late. You go ahead on and you check it, baby. It was a good one today. We were talking about no cure, but there is life. I charge you all, right, to use the H in HIV. I'm human. Start off with the human aspect, and that's where we're going to go. All right, y'all. Let's do it. Let's go. I love y'all. I love y'all. Until next time. Hi, I'm Titan Capri with Titan in the Morning. Titan in the Morning is a morning wake up to get your day started. We grab our cups, we put a topic in the cup, and we take a sip of what's in that cup. It's a whole lot of peace, love, real topics, and truths. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday and Thursdays. So grab your cup and remember it's a sip and not a slurp. Good morning.